I built shoes that mine crypto, and I'm wearing them walking around Boston to see how much money I can make. Stay tuned to the end of the video. Did I become a millionaire off of walking? But first, what exactly is mining cryptocurrency? So stripping away all the buzzwords, the simplest definition of cryptocurrency is it's digital money stored in something called the blockchain. Think of the blockchain as a giant spreadsheet filled with every single transaction ever made. In order to keep the spreadsheet secure and verify transactions, computers all around the world compete to solve math problems. And when they succeed, they are rewarded with cryptocurrency. Now, when people think of cryptocurrency, they're thinking of warehouses full of specialized computers consuming enough electricity to power 10,000 cities. That's because cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum are very competitive. Bitcoin is worth over $100,000 per coin and Ethereum is thousands of dollars per coin. That's why I am mining Monero, a much cheaper coin worth around $100 to $200, and it's designed to be mined on everyday computers and even on a good old Raspberry Pi. Now, unless you secretly own a power plant, you're not going to mine an entire block. So people join these things called mining pools. Basically, thousands of people combine their computing power. Whenever the group earns a reward, everyone gets a tiny piece based on how much they contributed. So hopefully contributions won't be measured as fractions of pennies. Now, setting up the mining software on the Raspberry Pi was the easy part. Shout out to Network Chuck for making this tutorial around 4 years ago. But the hard part was automating it. You see, I didn't want my Raspberry Pi just to mine while on the couch doing nothing. I wanted to wire it to my shoes. So whenever I walk, it would mine. This meant that I need something to detect movement. So I took an IMU and wired it to the Raspberry Pi. Then I wrote some code so whenever the IMU detected movement, the mining software would start. And if I stopped moving after 10 seconds, then the software would turn off. Simple in theory, but not so simple in practice. So the first problem was setting up the Raspberry Pi without a monitor. You would need softwares like Real VNC Viewer to be able to use your laptop to access the Raspberry Pi's terminal. But today we have Raspberry Pi Connect, which made everything a whole lot easier. After flashing the SD card and connecting the Pi to Wi-Fi, I was able to remote access the Pi using my laptop. And then came the programming, or more accurately, the vibe coding. You know, people on the internet make vibe coding seem so easy. Chat, make me a $10 million app, no mistakes. It's actually a lot more difficult. I might be the worst vibe coder ever. So after about a week of troubleshooting and questioning all my life's choices and spending more time talking to AI than actual people, it finally worked. Cue the engineering montage. All right, and here's our final product. So all you have to do is get your external power, plug it into the Raspberry Pi, and then you're gonna push the start, and the software starts. And all right, so my setup is not that great, but boom, look at this. I'm walking and I'm mining. Don't mind the cables sticking out of my shorts. All right, this is only version 1 too, so like I think version 2, what we could do is like we can make it like a piezoelectric generator, like maybe my walking charges it, or I got plenty of ideas for version 2, but yeah, this is only version 1, so I mean honestly it's not horrible, you know. Got that. Okay, I look like a cyborg. But yeah, shout out Cyberpunk. So I'm here in Boston all summer, and since I was doing so much walking anyways, I thought, why not mine cryptocurrency while I'm at it? Cue the walking montage. And finally, after days and weeks of walking miles and miles and miles, it's finally time to see how much cryptocurrency I earned. My grand total is... Yeah, I don't think this is going to be paying for my college tuition anytime soon. Interesting project. This is only V1, V2 we can get a whole lot more advanced, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Follow for more engineering projects, and if you have any ideas, just let me know down in the comments. I could build anything, like literally anything, or maybe even a jet engine in my apartment. Just let me know. Let me know in the comments what I should build next, and thank you for watching.